Alright, so I am in Hurston right now, which is one of the three like major planets in the game, or not major planets, but major systems. There's the Crusader system, and then there's Hurston, and then there's Arc Corp. Arc Corp is like a city planet. Hurston is much more like industrial. I mean, you can kind of see like this is the spaceport outside, and there's like all kinds of like just like you know fans and stuff. It's just all kinds of like industrial crap. So I'm gonna get out of the habitation unit here. I've never actually spawned in this area because I've only been to Hurston like one other time and never actually like spawned here. Let's see, I don't really exactly know where to go, so we'll just start walking around. But basically, look at this shit. There's fucking like video games and shit. This game is nuts. Alright, where's the exit? Let's get out of here. Elevator. It says elevator, but I don't see. Alright, give me a second. I just gotta figure out how to get out of this place. That's the same. Oh, derp. Alright, here we go. Basically, the way the habitation system works is like whichever system you're closest to, Hurston, ArcCorp, or Crusader, you spawn in that area's habitation unit. And I was near Hurston when I logged out last, so I'm just gonna go to the ground floor, and then I'll get in the tram system, and I'll go to that weapons depot I was telling you about. It's pretty crazy. It's way more like upscale than this like decor. It's interesting. Alright, where do we go? But yeah, dude, the scale of this place is just insane. In fact, the place where I'm going is actually inside that like slanted part right there. Like you'll see it in a minute whenever I get there. But basically, you have to look at this shit, dude. This is insane. But there's a mass transit system that you get on, and I just gotta find out where it is because I haven't really explored Hurston that much. Typically, there's signs and stuff on how to get to places. Okay, Metro City. Here we go. I need to get to the central business district. I just gotta get. Here we go. You are here. Okay, so I'm in Lorville is the city that I'm in. I just gotta find out where the actual business line is. Give me a second.
Spaceport and industry line. Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry line.
I don't want to go to Tisa Spaceport. That's where I am. Alright, hang tight. Actually, no. That's right. I'm not. I need to go to Tisa Spaceport first. I'm in the apartment area, so I go to Tisa Spaceport, and then I can go to the business center. So it's just you just kind of get on, like it's just like Metro in like like DC or whatever. It's a real player right there. But yeah, you kind of just go with the trains take you. When you get outside, you can get a better view of the city and stuff. It's huge. This place. It's nuts. We'll be arriving in. That's what I look like.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Alright, so I'm gonna get off the train and I'll go to the business district here. Alright. And even when you don't know where to go in this game, it's pretty easy the way that they have like real like natural signs and stuff, and you just sort of pay attention to them. Okay, there we go, Central Business District. So it's kind of like walking around in real life. So now I'm gonna go to the business district, and this will pretty much spit me out right where that weapons place is, and I don't need to actually buy anything. I already have some stuff. I just bought some stuff earlier today for a couple of my ships, just some better weapons. The trains don't take too long, usually, you know, a couple of minutes at most, from what I've seen anyway. Can sit down. Fun.
Next stop, Central Station.
I'll need to, okay, so a little over a minute and a half or so for this total ride. I'll need to actually come back to the spaceport to get in my ship in a little bit, but I want to show you this place first. Hurston has some really nice areas like outside the city that are like, it's a lot like Corellia. The planet's very like yellow and brown kind of tones, but it's good. Just waiting on this to drop me off. But yeah, that building straight ahead there is where when you get in there, you'll see the actual like angles and stuff. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah, there's all kinds of like statues and stuff. It's totally a different type of like theme than the rest of this place. I feel like I'm in like Fallout or like Half-Life in space right now, riding this train.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
But yeah, it's like kind of like it's like in shadow because it's like inside that angled structure. So, but yeah, there's all these like crazy like just formations and stuff, and it's like I guess it's hewn right out of the rock. I guess I don't know what's up with this place, but like look at this shit. This is something like Palpatine would do. But yeah, we went from that really like industrial look to this sort of, I don't know, sleek, futuristic, you know, concrete look. I don't know. But yeah, this is actually a weapons store, if you can believe it. You'll see in a second. I'm almost there. This motherfucker's just high on life right here. Look at him. You ever seen it on weed? Look at this. This shit's nuts. Here it is. HD Showcase. Hurston Dynamics Showcase is the place, and it's just like so like just bizarre. Like this, it opens up all of a sudden into this like room, and there's guns the size of fucking Texas, and it's just like what the fuck. Here it is. But I mean, like, look at this shit, dude. Look at this fucking weapon. So this is a size 6 gun, and you can get an idea of how big it is compared to me. So, and they have up to size 10, I think. Let me see. I think I can, yeah, I can highlight it. It costs 68,000 credits, which I don't think. I have 64,000. I don't have anything that can fit a size 6 gun anyway. So even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy it. I don't have anything that can even use it. But you can come up here and see, like, this particular weapon right here is called an attrition, and this one and this one, they sort of like alternate, kind of like pistons, like back and forth, you know. And I just moved my hand, like you can fucking see what I'm doing. But they're like some of the best weapons in the game. I think I have And look at this, there's just plants and shit. Like, it's just so bizarre. I think this is the size 4 here. Yeah, I've got a couple of these on the Warden, which is a heavy fighter. God, look at the size of this motherfucker. Let me go to the. They have little kiosks and stuff where you can like actually buy them. You can buy them directly off the shelf if you want, but it's a little bit easier to usually like go to one of these and just like browse everything they have. So you can actually get the turret. Like, there's these things called gimbals, which are basically like if you want the weapon to be able to move independently of the ship, then you put it on a gimbal. Otherwise, it's called a fixed weapon, and some people prefer fixed, some prefer gimbaled. I kind of prefer gimbaled because it's easier, honestly. Um, but to use a gimbal, you have to step it down a size. Like if you use a size 5 gimbal, it can only take size 4 guns, so you do lose a little bit of damage, but you hit more. So, and they got attrition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then the dominance is the like shotgun style. The attrition is the like repeater, like machine gun style. Um, but that's it. And this place is just kind of insane. Just like it's just it's just weird. Like, but it's cool at the same time. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go back to the to the spaceport, and I'll probably hop in my Cutlass unless it's parked somewhere else. I really can't remember. This guy's derping. Really, I can't remember where my ships are parked. So let me get back to the spaceport and we'll figure that out. But I mean, you just can like I can't even describe the scale of this place. Like literally, like to exit her. Sorry. To exit Hurston's atmosphere takes like 6 minutes or some shit, which is insane. Normally, you can do it in like a minute on other planets, but this place is just huge. And it's, I mean, I can't even like. I can't really fly around the city because there's a no-fly zone like over certain parts of it. But I'll get in a ship here in a second and go basically straight up, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about.
Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
So when I get back to the spaceport, I'll go to one of the ship terminals and then basically call the ship that I want, and it will tell me what hangar that I'm in, and I just sort of use the elevators to go to that hangar, and then the ship will be there. What's cool is everything sort of works in tandem with the sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. Damn. But what I was saying is like when you use the terminal to tell you where what hangar to go to, then you use the elevators to go to the hangar, then you get in the ship, and then you signal the landing services, and they open the hangar bay for you, and then you take off. It's really realistic, and it never really gets tedious, which is interesting. Like there's a lot of games that have like time sinks and stuff like this, like just the whole traveling thing that I'm doing right now, but it never really feels tedious in this game because it's so large, so you just sort of take it for what it is, and it's just like part of the game naturally, like I could totally see using a train system like this as a natural way to get around on a planet like this, other than just flying around the city. But like I said, in this particular case, there is a no-fly zone over this city, because if there weren't, no one would leave this place. Like everybody would just be here. Arc Corp is actually pretty cool too. It's Arc Corp is basically Coruscant. It's I can't remember how far away it is from here. I think it's probably like a 10-minute flight, but it basically is a city planet, and there's a couple places there you can land as well, and that one's very similar with, like, you know, neon signs everywhere. It's a little bit more commercial and not so like industrial as Lorville is. I think, yeah, customs is where I gotta go to get to the spaceport part. This game is just fucking beautiful, man. Right now, the NPCs don't really do much. That's actually a real player. The NPCs don't do much right now. Oh, check it out. Here's the fastest racing, like the racing ship in the game. I think I may have told you or shown you a video of the Top Gear like parody they did in the Galactic Gear using the M50. I could buy it for a little over $1 credits, which I obviously don't have. But it's like $100 in real life money if I wanted to buy it. There are some other ships you can. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think actually, now that I say that, I think that is the actual like ship store. Yeah, here. Wait, I think this is how you get there. But yeah, so they just have, like, every now and then they have random ships for sale, that you can sort of just, like, here's another M50. It kind of just changes depending on, I think it changes like once a week. Oh, cool. So this is the Prospector. This is the mining ship, and you can see like the mining laser right here. This is what you use to like shoot the laser at the rocks and stuff. And this ship has a really nice cockpit view. It's basically just a full bubble. Like, you don't see any of the ship when you're flying it. You just see the cockpit. What is this? 85X. Oh, this is a new one. I don't think this is actually in game yet. Like, like you can buy it, but I don't think it's like finished. It's like a racing variant. Good old Aurora. Aurora makes, or RSI makes the Aurora, and it's sort of like the space pickup truck. Nothing too special, but you know, it does have some utility. Let's see. There was some bigger stuff. I know I saw a Constellation outside earlier, and I think I may have caught a glimpse of a hammerhead. Yeah, sure enough, there it is on the right. Hammerheads are huge, as you can see. They are basically a gunship with, I mean, look at the size of those fucking guns, dude. And there's 4 guns on each one of these turrets. This thing is 12 million, so, but also requires like 10 people to fly, you know. Probably. Look how fucking big it is. Oh shit, can you get in it? No, I've never been in one of these. I don't think it's gonna let me. No, I can't interact with it. Damn it! I've never actually been in one of these. It's huge though. I mean, look at me compared to the size of this damn thing. This is $725. What the fuck? $725 real world money if you want to buy it right now. Which is nuts. And then this is either a Andromeda. Oh, it's Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix is the like touring exploration model, the luxury version of that. I have one. I have the Aquila, Constellation Aquila, which is the same ship, just different inside. It's what they call an expedition ship. It's basically for long range missions and stuff. And this is just a Mustang Alpha. Oh, it's Beta. It's the same thing. Mustang Alpha is the starter ship. The Beta is the what they call the Pathfinder version, which is like a smaller version of this. Just a small long range reconnaissance fighter. Nothing I'd be too interested in, but cool nonetheless that you can buy with in-game credits now, because for a while you couldn't. Anyway, what was I doing? I think I was actually about to go to get my ship. Let me see. Oh, I cannot wait for this. This is the Mercury Star Runner. It was modeled after the Millennium Falcon, and you can kind of tell the cockpit is here, and it's not as to the right as the Millennium Falcon is, but it's not symmetrical. This is basically a data running smuggling cargo ship, just like the Falcon is. I can't wait to get one of those, but they're not in the game yet. It's a new manufacturer. They haven't really fleshed out yet. Fleshed out. Um, so let's see. Okay, the Vanguard is at Port Olisar. Okay, the Cutlass is here. Good. I could bring the 315P. That's like a small exploration ship. And then I have the Andromeda, which is a loner. And then I have the Aquila, which I don't really want to. Oh yeah, it got destroyed anyway. I'd have to claim it and get it back, but it's not a big deal. I'll just go ahead and use the Cutlass. It's probably my main ship right now anyway. But you basically tell it what ship you want to do, and they say, okay, you're in Hangar 6. And then you go find the elevators, which appear to be this way. Somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So then I just sort of call the elevator, tell it to go to Hangar 6, and my ship will be there. Now, taking off is much easier than landing. Landing fucking sucks. It's hard, man. You have to really keep your nose level, or it will go into what they call like hover mode. And if you tilt too far forward, like if you tilt your nose down too much, it'll actually go forward just like a helicopter does. And if you tilt it too far up, it'll go backward like a helicopter. So you have to level off and then sort of stop in midair. Landing can be difficult, but it's supposed to be if it's a challenge. I mean, but here's the Cutlass Black, which is one of my favorite ships. It's pretty large. It's if you can believe it, this is actually considered a medium ship. It's a medium fighter. What am I doing? It's a medium fighter slash. It's like the jack of all trades ship. It can do some. It's got room for cargo. You can do some combat with it. You can do. It's a quasi drop ship. It's got some seats here for 6 people to sit in. You can drop them off. You can open the door and drop them off too. So it kind of has a lot of utility. It's got beds to sleep in, weapon racks here to store your stuff, a turret up top. Probably my favorite ship right now. I do like it. Plus, it's made by this manufacturer called Drake, which is sort of they're known for having very like simple and industrial type decor, and they're cheap compared to some other more exotic ships. So I'm gonna hail the Lorville landing service here, and they're gonna open the thing for me. In fact, I can even watch it. There it goes. Starting to open now. Once it's fully open, I'll just lift off and then we'll get out of here. I'll probably save you the time and kill the video while I'm actually leaving orbit, because it legit takes like six or 7 minutes. But oh shit, I need to get some gas. Hold on. This has been giving me trouble the last couple days. Let's see, is it actually working? It hasn't actually been refilling it for some reason. Like randomly, it just won't give me gas. It won't give me fuel. Looks like it's doing it again. The fuck? Weird. Yeah. Well, I can go ahead and repair and restock. Okay, so it gave me more missiles, but it won't. Fuel isn't. I don't know why. Let me see if it'll let me refuel the quantum drive. I don't know why. It's just been buggy. It's only been this ship too, of course. All right, fuck it. I got half a tank. I can get there. So I'm just gonna hit space or hold down space and basically go straight up. I can change the view if I want. I prefer to fly in first person. So we're going straight up. But when I know that I'm like safe, I can switch views just to get an idea of everything. But so I'm trying to basically go straight up and then just exit the atmosphere. Now this part takes a while. Here, let me switch real quick. Okay, so I'm not going straight up, but I might as well be. But look at the fucking size. This, look at the size of this fucking city. And look, that place right there, that big part is the building I was just in with the weapons. I mean, this shit is nuts, bro. How big this? And this is just a city. This is not even the planet. I mean, the planet's obviously huge. You can see it, obviously. I'm just saying, like, it takes like this place is so big. It takes like 7 minutes to get out of the atmosphere. So yeah, I'll end the video here, and then I'll pick it back up when I get near to Arc Corp, so I can show you that place. That place is fun to land too, because some of those hangars are actually like sideways hangars, where instead of going straight down, you actually like go down to this little like almost like a little channel, and then you turn sideways, like you pull into the hangar as if it were like a driveway, like forward, and then you can land. It's difficult, but I'll let you know, or I'll start a new video when I get close to that and see if I can land there, and I'll show you around there.